Everyone talks about summer like it's supposed to be carefree. But if this season brings up money stress, body stress, family stress, or social stress, that's real too. Growth therapy can help with that. Whether it's your first time in therapy or your 50th, Grow makes it easier to find a therapist who fits you, not the other way around. They connect you with thousands of independent licensed therapists across the U.S., offering both virtual and in-person visits, nights and weekends. You can search by what matters, like insurance, specialty, identity, or availability, and get started in as little as 2 days. And if something comes up, you can cancel up to 24 hours in advance at no cost. There are no subscriptions, no long-term commitments. You just pay per session. Grow helps you find therapy on your time. Whatever challenges you're facing, Grow Therapy is here to help. Grow accepts over 100 insurance plans, including Medicaid in some states. Sessions average about $21 with insurance, and some pay as little as $0 depending on their plan. Visit growtherapy.com/booknow to get started. That's growtherapy.com/booknow. growtherapy.com/booknow. Availability and coverage by state and insurance plan.
Welcome to the Next Level podcast. This show is for leaders, builders, and bold thinkers who know they're meant for more and are finally ready to stop waiting and start moving. The Next Level Lab is where confidence meets clarity, where identity turns into action, and where bold decisions create real momentum. Here we'll talk about leadership, growth, energy, mindset, and what it actually takes to build a life and a business that feel aligned, powerful, and totally yours. You'll hear real conversations, real stories, real strategies. No fluff, no playing small, and no waiting until you feel ready. This podcast is your permission to lead louder, move faster, and own your next level. I'm your host, Callie Wiley. Let's freaking go. Welcome back to another episode of the Next Level Lab podcast. I'm going to talk about a hot take today because it's not something that you're going to hear in the business entrepreneurship world, especially very frequently, right? We're going to talk about this hot take. And I don't believe in pitching your business. If you go to networking events, you go out and you meet with people, I don't believe in having the perfect pitch, which is not popular, right? I've gone to a billion events and workshops and classes, and I've taken courses on how to pitch your business. And yes, I do believe that we need to know what we're pitching, right? You need to know how to talk about your business. That's not what I'm saying. There's power in being able to give a 60-second elevator pitch about what you do. You're going to get in the situation that you need to talk about it. And this goes for anything. If you have a side hustle, if you have a business, if you have a hobby, whatever it is, yes, you need to know what you do and you need to have that dialed in and perfected. However, I don't believe in pitching before you've connected with someone, period. Which, if you are in the business world and you go to networking events, it's not the popular opinion. Everyone wants to pitch themselves, right? You go to these networking events and it's this assumption that you're going to go and you're going to pitch who you are. Not for me. Not for me. I feel deeply passionate that every conversation shouldn't be a sales opportunity, because let me tell you right now that if I don't know you, like you, and respect you, I'm not buying from you, period. If I don't know you, like you, and respect you, I will not purchase your services. I don't care if you're the best in the industry. If I don't respect you, it's not happening. And so when we're just going in and all we're doing is pitching, it gets so salesy, right? It gets like we're being sold to. It gets so exhausting. Everything is so fake. We're going to talk about why this is not a thing, right? Why when we continue to pitch ourselves, is that actually pushing people away, right? It's pushing people away, and authentic relationships is super important to me, and being authentic and having connection, very, very, very important to me. And so when we dial into these pitches that we're being sold we're supposed to be doing, I don't care what platform you go to right now, they're going to tell you to pitch yourself at networking events. But it just creates this short-term pressure instead of connection. Create short-term pressure instead of connection. Let that sit in. If you go to a networking event, you're stressed out because now all you have to do is talk about your 60-second elevator pitch and you got to get it dialed in. I've done it. I've recited my pitch in the car over and over and over again before I've walked into an event, and it stresses me out. then all you're doing is listening to other people's pitches. But what if you connected out of curiosity instead of it being transactional, and you started listening more than talking, and you started showing up without this agenda to get more clients? Let me give you a real life example of this. When I met Kennedy, who you should know by now, Kennedy's my ghostwriter who's getting credit. So she's like a forward-facing ghostwriter. When I met Kennedy, I didn't connect with Kennedy because of what business she owned. I connected with Kennedy because both our dads are dead. We connected because we're both in the Dead Dad Club, period. And because of that, we had this connection that was like, hey, well, let's go get coffee. We're both business owners. We both have dead dads, and let's go talk about our dead dads, right? That's what made me obsessed with Kennedy, was this connection point. And that is what I started to build trust on with her. And had we never talked about our dead dads and gone to coffee to talk about this, I would have never trusted her to write my whole life story, period. I never would have had that relationship. So when we can start finding middle ground and just getting curious and asking people about why are you here? What drives you? What inspires you? What motivates you? It can change the conversation. It gets less pressury, right? So instead of going from what can I get from this, who is this person and what can I connect on them with, right? Instead of going into everything of what am I going to get out of this? How many clients am I going to get? I hate the KPI number game of how many clients am I going to get from this networking event? I freaking hate it. It grosses me out. It's too slimy for me. But what about who is this person and how can I connect with them? Who are all these people and how do I get a connection point? How do we connect? What do we similarly love? What coffee shops do we both love? What is your drink order? I love, and you know, if you know me, I love asking people, what's your coffee order? And it throws people off at networking events, especially. It throws people off. What's your favorite food? Don't ask them about their business. It's going to connect. You're going to be memorable too, because now you've been the one that's asked the weird questions. But this is going to work so much better. You start building trust, which is going to lead you to referrals every single time. Trust is something that we can build a foundation off of, right? People buy from people they feel safe with. People buy from people they feel safe with. People aren't just going to buy from you because you have a great sales pitch. You have to build these, right? Opportunities come naturally over time. I've gone to networking events that I've met people that have never bought my services, but they've referred me to 35 other people that they know. Period. I've had people that I've met, that I've connected with, that I've loved, they sign their partners up for my programs. There is so many more opportunity when you connect with people that you love versus just giving a sales pitch. Stop being so fucking worried about your sales pitch. Connect with people because of who you are, right? Practical ways to do this. Because now you're going to be like, but how do you want me to do this, right? Ask better questions. Follow up without selling. Go connect with people after you meet them and follow up without selling. Hey, I was at my local coffee shop today. I tried a cortado because that's what you mentioned your favorite drink was. Just thinking of you. You guys, game changer with connection. My superpower is connection. My superpower is connection. You should just trust me in this. But follow up without selling. Oh my gosh, saw XYZ, thought about you. Hope you're having a great day. Hope business is going well, right? Doesn't have to be the sales tactic. Support others publicly, right? You can share, hey, I met this person. It was a great time. Really connected with this person because of XYZ. Let your work speak through consistency. Connect with them on social media. Talk to them as a human person. You're going to build that trust over time. You don't need to pitch it every single time you're in a conversation to be successful. You don't have to. You guys, I've gone to networking events and had people reach out and like, what the hell do you do? Who the hell are you? Because I don't ever talk about my business at networking events. I go in with this only intention of connecting with people for people, period. And then after the fact, that's when people are like, but what do you do and who are you? What do you do and who are you? You don't need to be someone people want you to be to stay connected to people. And in fact, if you can just lean into being uniquely you, that is what's going to change things for you. It's what's going to tie people in. It's what's going to connect people personally. Yet again, I won't buy from someone I don't love and trust, period. And now when you see the people that I work with, I work with these people because I respect them. Because I'm obsessed with them, because I'm obsessed with what they do. I'm obsessed with who they are as a person. I love their families. I want to support people that I love, right? So think about this next time. When you go into a networking event, when you go into a space, when you have coffee with someone, ask them who they are as a person. Stop being so worried about the pitch. Stop perfecting your pitch. That will come with time. That will come with time. And if you just hyper focus on who you are and what motivates you and what you love and who that person is and what they love and what their coffee order is, it's going to change how your conversations show up. So go try this. Let me know how it works. see if we can start shifting the networking space, because y'all, networking events drain me because it's all pitch forward and it drains me and I hate them, and I've stopped going to them because it just stresses me out and it all feels fake as fuck to me and I can't do it anymore. So help me change the culture of networking. Help me change how we show up in a networking space. Let's change what this looks like. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week, an amazing month. Go do magical things, and I will see you next week.
Hey there, it's Wayfair here, where delivery and setup are as easy as a few taps on your phone. You're relaxing in an old hammock, scrolling Wayfair's app, when you spot it, a brand new patio set. Next thing you know, Wayfair delivers it right to your patio and sets it up. Oh, you need a new grill too? All right, Wayfair's got you covered. With Wayfair's Room of Choice delivery and fast expert setup on qualifying orders, life gets a little easier. Visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app.
Wayfair, every style, every home.